I'm back. Road Transfer Black and White Network. We're going to talk about the meteoric rise of Oliver Anthony. Of course, he came out with the song Rich Men North of Richmond, and it has went mega viral. He has went mega viral. And I said the other day, my God, this song is like unbelievable. But all of his jams are good. Not only are all of his jams good, 9 songs are now in the top 25 on the iTunes. I mean, he's basically taken over the charts. This guy who is this entire movement has gotten behind, and we've got 2 very big names that have come out in massive praise of this man. One of them being Joe Rogan, the other one being the great Kari Lake. I watched some of his show. He's got a Rumble channel now. We're going to take a little look at that. We're going to look at what Joe Rogan said, what Kari Lake said, and talk about his songs that have just exploded out there. It's unbelievable. And look, he's singing for the everyday American. This song should reach across the aisle. Now, of course, in standard operating procedure, I showed you the other day a headline of Rolling Stone that is already talking about this being a right-wing, a new right-wing anthem. I'm going to tell you, if that's the way, and I keep saying the Democrats used to be like it's supposed to have been for blue-collar workers and the everyday American, this, that, and the other. Much more in the way that Robert Kennedy Jr. is kind of runs his campaign, even though, I mean, he went to Iowa, and let's be honest, I mean, Robert Kennedy Jr., you might as well run as Republican at this point. I mean, there's no Democrats. Well, there are some Democrats, 20% of them, that do agree with your message, but that's probably more the classic liberal. But the point is, this song should not be a partisan jam. It shouldn't, but it is. And of course, he'll be under fire, and because of that, okay, we'll back the song even harder and back the movement even harder in the same way that we did Jason Aldean for Try That in a Small Town. I mean, the more you advocate for canceling, the stronger a movement will start getting. I mean, that's all there is to it now. People have had enough. They showed that. Target getting sued. Bud Light, utter collapse financially. Boy, yeah, you're picking the wrong fights these days. People are answering, and they're answering loudly. And they're getting behind people like Oliver Anthony. Joe Rogan praises Oliver Anthony's viral hit, Rich Men North of Richmond. It's the song heard around the world, but now, I mean, all of his songs. We'll get to that. Oliver Anthony's mega hit, Rich Men North of Richmond, has captured the hearts and minds of people across the country, catapulting the song to the top of the iTunes charts. It also caught the attention of well-known podcaster, comedian, and UFC commentator Joe Rogan. Joe has continuously praised traditional country artists such as Tyler Childers, Zach Bryan, Coulter Wall, Whiskey Myers, and more. Whiskey Myers jams. His podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, recently featured Luke Combs, Jelly Roll, and Zach Bryan. There it is right there. He shared this out on his Instagram. By the way, it got 720,000 likes on it. I love this song. You can't fake authentic, and at Oliver Anthony's music has it in abundance. I mean, it's an unbelievable jam, and it's resonated with everybody. Guys, he's got a Rumble channel. There it is right there. Go over to Rumble, subscribe, Oliver Anthony. He put his entire show. He went to a farm market, folks, and don't worry, we'll get to this because there's video that's come out of this show, and this show was packed. I mean, packed, flooded with people. At a show, they call it a farm market. We call it, what do we call them here? Farm to market kind of deals. Flea markets. Our flea markets are the same as farm markets here, basically, right? Kind of, yeah. In Texas, what I'm saying. This is what he come out and said. Y'all filled 25 acres with cars. for the first gig ever. I am so proud to be a part of this moment in history. Thanks to everyone who stayed for photos and to tell me your story. It means more than words can subscribe. Jamey Johnson showed up. I mean, the great country singer right here. I mean, I can only play I mean, how about that, folks? Showed up at this guy's show out of nowhere. Look at these fans. Unbelievable.
Lord, it's a damn shame. What the...
I mean, I got to stop it because, I don't want to get copyright struck, but you guys get the point. This is a movement. Unforgettable moment just happened. Country legend Jamey Johnson joined at Ain't Got a Dollar for a surprise performance of his epic song In Color. I mean, it's crazy. It is absolutely, I mean, look at that picture right there of people lined up. There he is right there. Unbelievable, folks. Kari Lake. I can't listen to Oliver Anthony's Rich Men North of Richmond without getting chills. It's raw, it's true, it's touching the hearts of men and women across this great nation. Thank you for writing the anthem of this moment in American history. And guys, it's reflecting in the charts. Oliver Anthony's meteoric rise continues after 9 songs break into the top 25 on iTunes. Oliver Anthony, who lives in Farmville, Virginia, was virtually unknown last week. All changed when his anti-government song, Rich Men North of Richmond, was posted Tuesday to YouTube, where it quickly racked up millions of views. Let's just see how many views it's got at this point.
Google Fi Wireless.
8.9 million views on that video. Wow. Now the song holds the #1 spot on iTunes Music, but that's not all. On Friday, he claimed an additional 4 spots on the top 25, and as of Saturday, he held a whopping 9 spots. 4 of them were in the top 10. Ain't Got a Dollar at number 2. I've Got to Get Sober at number 5. I Want to Go Home at number 9. In addition to Rich Men North of Richmond being at number 1. Anthony also rolled in at number 14 and 15 with Virginia and Rich Man's Gold. He also was steamrolling through number 19, 21, and 22. Feeling pretty good. Stuck living in a new world and always love you like a good old dog. Wow, what a great name for a song. That's so good. That's so good. I love seeing this. Number one, I love the fact that we got an everyday person that has made it with this song. And my camera's bouncing. My cat is literally behind my laptop right now. While I'm trying to film this, I'm not going to turn it off. And I'm not redoing it. So this is as real as it gets, too. I think it's fantastic. I think it's awesome that this guy has went out there. We've had 2 back-to-back sort of anthems. We had one with an established country star that the left and the media tried to destroy. And now we got one they're coming after again, but this is the everyday man. We got to realize this was a guy just singing a few days ago. Now he's a superstar. And he's singing about things that are important, like, hey, let's keep the government out of our shit. That's a big deal. Quit peeing on the everyday person, the people that build this country, the people that keep the wheels churning on a daily basis. People want to be left alone. That's all there is to it. Don't tell us what to do. Leave us alone. Keep your sexual preferences away from our children. just that kind of thing. And that resonates. And we're seeing how much it resonates. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. I almost said Black and White Sports. Wow, came close. Peace, I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Make sure you use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word will get you 25% off. Go get them right now.